Animal Diversity 1, Lecture 15. Today we will discuss about multicellular and tissue level organizations, and again classification of the class and further phylogenetic considerations. Class Anthozoa. The members of this class are colonial, some are solitary, and lake medusae. Sea anemones, stony corals, soft corals are examples, and they all are marine and found at depths in the ocean. Here you can see the class Anthozoa, the flower animals, the coral polyps, and the sea anemone. You can just imagine that it is just like the flower, not the animal. Or you can use them for ornamental purposes. Anthozoan polyps differ from the hydrozoan polyp. That is, one, mouth of an anthozoan lead to pharynx, which is an invagination of the body wall that leads into the gastrovascular cavity. Then second, mesenteries are membranes that bear cnidocytes and gonads on their free edges divide the gastrovascular cavity into sections, just like your pages of book. The mesoglia contain amoeboid mesenchymal cells. Anthozoans. Anthozoans have the radial symmetry, having the mesenteries and other structures. Convey biradial symmetry. So it means that if you see the anthozoan, apparently it will have the radial symmetry, but if you go inside the anthozoan, then it will have the biradial symmetry. It means that you can divide them equally into two parts, into two multiple parts. Sea anemones are solitary, frequently large and colorful animals. They attach to solid substrates or burrow in soft substrates and live in symbiotic relationship sometime. Sea anemones, the polyp attached to substrate by pedal disc. Oral disc contain mouth and hollow oral tentacles. At one or both ends of the slit-like mouth, they have the siphonogyph, that is, a ciliated tract moves water into gastrovascular cavity to maintain the hydrostatic skeleton, and it will maintain the shape of the sea anemone. Here you can see the beautiful sea anemone having the tentacles, lot of. Now anatomy. Anatomy of the sea anemone have mesenteries that are arranged in the pairs attached to the body wall at their outer margin, and the pharynx along their inner margin, attached to the body wall but are free along entire inner margin. So one side is attached and one side is free, just like your pages of book. One side attached in the binding and other side is free. Opening in the mesenteries near the oral disc permit water to circulate between compartments. The mesenteries set off. The free lower edges of the mesenteries form a trilobed mesenterial filament that bear cnidocytes or cilia and aid in water circulation. They also have the gland cells that secrete digestive enzymes. Cells absorb product of digestion, and the thread-like contia at the end of mesenterial filaments bear cnidocytes that subdue live prey. So if any prey is go inside the sea anemone, then a contia bearing cnidocytes will subdue that or paralyze that in the gastrovascular cavity. Excreted through small openings in the body wall through the mouth, the sea anemone is threatened. Muscles. Muscle fibers are largely gastrodermal. Longitudinal muscle bands are restricted to the mesenteries, and circular muscle bands are in the gastrodermis of the colon. When threatened, they contract their longitudinal fibers and allowing water to escape from the gastrovascular cavity. Oral end of column to fold. Oral disc will collapse. Here you can see the gastrovascular cavity and tentacles expanded, filled with water and relaxed. Then B. Gastrovascular cavity empty and tentacles and body wall contracted. It means that longitudinal muscles when contract, then body will collapse. When circular muscles contract, the body will attain its upright posture. Feeding. The sea anemone feed on invertebrates, fishes, and tentacles capture prey, draw it toward the mouth. The radial muscle fibers in the mesenteries open the mouth to receive the food. Reproduction. The sea anemone reproduction in two ways, that is sexual and asexual. In asexual reproduction, the piece of pedal disc break away from the polyp and grow into an individual via pedal laceration. Longitudinal or transfer fission also takes place that divide animals into two and missing parts being regenerated. Here you can see the asexual reproduction in sea anemone. So there is a transfer fission. Creating two more sea anemone. Then sexual reproduction, unlike other cnidarians, they are monoecious or dioecious. In monoecious species, protomeandry, the male gametes mature earlier than the female and self-fertilization does not occur. Gonads occur in longitudinal bands behind mesenterial filaments. Fertilization may be external or within the gastrovascular cavity. Cleavage results in the formation of planula, develops into ciliated larvae that settle to the substrate and attach, eventually form the adult. Here you can see the male and female gametes are released, external fertilization, zygote, hollow, ball, free swimming larva, then attached non-feeding form and will form the polyp, able to catch and consume the prey, and then adult. Thanks.